What makes a pop star an icon? Is it their voice, their songs, or is it the unforgettable images that are burned into our memory? Behind those moments, there is often a secret hero. In this episode, our hero is Sophie Muller. From Annie Lennox's defiant gaze to Gwen Stefani's autobiographical honesty, from Sade's timeless elegance to Sophie Ellis-Bextor's disco royalty. This is the story of a world where artists can be their most powerful and their most vulnerable in front of the camera. This is based off the record. Sophie Muller's career was built on deep, long-running collaborations, but none were more foundational than her work with Eurythmics and Annie Lennox. This was more than just a partnership. It was a visual dialogue that spanned decades. In an era before the visual album was a common concept, they created a whole series of interconnected videos for the album Diva, shooting something for nearly every track. Across more than 20 collaborations, Muller helped Lennox craft a universe of iconic personas, becoming the blueprint for the muse relationships that would define her career. This intimate artistic approach also shaped her long-running collaboration with the timelessly elegant Sade. Rather than creating overly cinematic universe, Muller focused on capturing Sade's quiet power and distinctive visual identity with understated elegance. In contrast, her work with Shakespeare's sister, she helped shape their bold visual identity, blending theatrical style with a distinct dark edge that became central to how the duo was seen. In the 2000s, the muse relationship that Sophie Muller perfected with Annie Lennox found its new heirs. Her most extensive and defining partnership of this era was with Gwen Stefani, a collaboration that spanned both No Doubt and her solo career. She was behind some of their most defining visuals, from Raw Heartbreak to the autobiographical Vulnerability, and later played a key role in shaping the solo world of a rising pop persona. As Gwen's solo career evolved, this quiet muse dynamic showed up again, this time with Sophie Ellis-Bextor. Muller helped shape a version of her that was cool, ironic, and untouchably elegant. And this wasn't a one-off pattern. With certain female artists, something that would happen. You see it on her ongoing work with Pink, where we see Pink's personality in its natural sense, and in her collaborations with Garbage, where she leaned into band's visual world, sharp, stylized, and distinctly in sync with Shirley Manson's strong presence. Sophie Muller's modern style is a masterclass in versatility. Her lens shift from narrative storytelling to raw performance to intimate portraiture. She directs high production in themes and aggressive visuals, then uses minimalist sets for vulnerability before crafting high-energy choreography. Her technique is always tailored to the artist. So you thought Sophie Muller was all about polished pop queens and intimate portraits? Think again. It turns out she also has a formidable rock and roll side, and was also the secret weapon behind some of the most defining videos for the era's biggest bands. She created a dreamy, nightmarish world for the legendary Jeff Buckley's So Real, the confrontational angst of Courtney Love's Hall in Miss World, and the iconic garage set melodrama of Weezer's Say It Isn't So. Her work in the new millennium also included directing key videos for huge crossover bands like Coldplay and Maroon 5, shaping their image for a massive global audience. She also captured the distinct identities of the 2000s rock scene's most important new voices, Kings of Leon, the retro cool of the Strokes, and the theatrical drama of the Killers. In the end, what is Sophie Muller's true legacy? Perhaps she described it best herself when she said her goal was to provide some kind of platform where artists can be truthful about themselves, a comfortable arena, a safe space for them to be powerful, vulnerable, and ultimately iconic. She isn't just a director, she is a portrait painter who truly sees the artists she films. Thanks for watching. This is Beige of the Record. You'll find full YouTube and Spotify playlists with every video she directed. They are linked in the profile and pinned in the comments. Next up, we step into a dark cinematic world of Mark Romanek.